Welcome to the Star Citizen Random Gameplay Show. We have some good content for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it.
You can see callouts of the various default points of interest. You can pan the map around, you can rotate it, and you can even cycle the floors that you're on to isolate the visuals of the floor that you're on. It's much more interesting if we can actually take this on the go. So let's download it to our databank.
So as you can see, we're going to gain the ability to download these data files to our own personal mobiGlasses and continue along with this mini map.
As you'll notice, we now have the representation of the environment in the upper left corner of our visor. Now, the thing that's really interesting to note at this point is not all environments will have such a convenient kiosk available. You may encounter rundown settlements, or you might come across a cave that no one else has ever set foot on before. What will happen in this instance is your radar will incrementally update your map, and it will incrementally reveal your environment and save that to your database.
So what he's talking about is the introduction of exploration gameplay. You hear me, guys? The introduction of exploration gameplay. This is where it all starts. This is why we explore the galaxy. This is why we go to planets. This is why we go to derelict sites. This is why we go and make sure we go and look for all the map data so we can compile the most complete map to sell for profit. Exploration gameplay.
So you kind of reveal it incrementally. So this map, what we see in the upper left corner of our visor is not really just a map. What it really is actually data. It's our radar. And we can see contacts on our radar as we scan.
So we can see contacts of the radar that gets updated to the data that we have on our mobiGlass. So we can download the map to our mobiGlass. We can scan and then get the pips that we pick up also added to our mobiGlass, thus creating a living and breathing map.
And it's basically what we have available in stored in our databank. So because we have the location data saved to our databank, we can obviously access that via our mobiGlass. So let's go ahead and pull it up in our mobiGlass, because this is going to get really interesting. Between the different floors for us, please.
As we cycle between the different floors, you can actually get granular detail about that specific floor. See, you can see what the levels changing, how the entry points, different ways you could probably get into that room.
Is not a pre-baked asset, and I want to reiterate that because all of our environments can be very dynamic, and they can change.
So these are not pre-baked assets.
They can take damage, perhaps.
These are these environment assets can take damage. They can change. They can be destroyed. It's like the game Command and Conquer when we were all younger. We had an interactable environment. Star Citizen has achieved replicating this on a bigger scale.
Is we're actually whitelisting objects that we render and everything that we don't.
So as you look through the map, you can even see the trams moving in the back corner there. You know, like this is an actual breathing map. You know, so you can if you had access to the control terminal, you can open and close those doors. We can suck oxygen on the different compartments of the room to put out fires, and you can also use this map to traverse the universe. Let's listen to some more points there that they bring up.
Is something very interesting. So we might look around on this map and note down certain areas that might look interesting that we might want to revisit later. we can see some doors on this map, and these doors are entities that are called out on the map, and they may change state. So there can be some doors which have a locked state, which they will display red. And doors that are open will be green. And there are other entity callouts that can happen in our map. So let's go ahead and find a location to put down a pin, please, Phone. Maybe that one. Maybe that door looks interesting. Press T. So what we can do is set a marker, and we can customize the details
You hear that,
of
guys?
that
We
marker.
can set
What you'll
markers.
notice as well as we set markers,